Cardiff City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
G'day and Swaddy Carp. Well, today we were specially privileged because we had Rod Stewart coming here and doing an impersonation of Morgan Kent.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, that's what I tried to do anyway, and I really enjoyed it. Nice people here in the Expat Club, and I'd like to thank Ren for asking me to come along and do something.
I cannot recommend that you watch this enough. It's hilariously funny. And one of the things that really amazed people is this whole story of the Wombles, because you were a Womble and this was a huge thing.
Yes, anybody that remembers the Wombles will understand what I'm talking about, because they were the biggest children's show in England for a very long time. If you don't know what Wombles are, just get the phone out and Google it, Wombles. And we were really, really big. We used to go to hospitals and make cancer kids that hadn't eaten for months start eating. It was that big.
And of course, the other thing is you had massive hit records. You were like pop stars.
Yeah, we had probably, we did have 5 number ones and 3 albums that went platinum, whatever the name is.
And how long did the Womble phenomenon last?
It lasted about 10 years. It was the music and was written by Mike Batt. Mike Batt wrote all the songs.
And he was a Womble as well.
Yeah, he was a Womble. He was Orinoco. And in fact, there was an album called The Dreams of Orinoco. And if you can find that album, it's really good. I know it's about Bungo said to Tomsk and Great Uncle Bulgaria and stuff like that. But the music is just unbelievably good.
And then somehow you transitioned from being a Womble into doing a Rod Stewart, a really amazingly successful Rod Stewart show.
Yeah, well, I woke up one morning and I thought, I don't want to be a Womble anymore. But what actually happened was Mike Batt didn't want to do any more appearances, so it sort of phased out. I was a Womble because I was a session drummer, and Mike Batt was a session drummer.
So if you see a Womble video, you're the one playing the drums?
I'll be the one playing the drums. It'll probably have an orangey Scottish tartan hat. Yeah.
And so how long have you been doing the Rod Stewart show for?
The Rod Stewart show, I started doing shows as an impressionist around Australia, really, but mainly on cruise ships. So I did a lot.
Not just Rod Stewart, but other.
Yeah, I did Elvis and Orbison and Joe Cocker, and Gino. I'm just about bloody fed up with that. Michael Caine, stuff like
Michael
that.
Michael Caine.
Yeah, not many people know that.
So one of the funniest moments was when Barry Upton asked you to talk about your most recent girlfriend. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your most recent girlfriend?
Yeah, well, actually, she's not my girlfriend, but just a friend of mine, because I really respect her a lot. Because we was in one pub once on the north side, Murphy's actually, and she said, "Oh, I remember this pub now, because when I was a little boy, I used to swim in that pool," you see. And
so she's actually a boy?
She was a boy then.
Welcome to Thailand.
Exactly, and I think it's very healthy, you know, because in other countries probably get frowned on, or you're not allowed to talk about like we're talking about it now.
What I think is the funniest thing is when newbies come to Thailand and they say, you know, I'm really good at spotting a ladyboy, right?
I don't think they are.
No, that they think they are, right? Right until they feel a very thick tongue slide down their throat, and then they think, oh my God, well, that's unusual.
Well, yeah, you'll probably thank God it is only a tongue. But the thing is, the ladyboy system here and the transgender, which what she is, because she has now got something else now instead of what she had before, the opposite of the 8-day clock. Yeah, 8-day clock. She's now got a Jack and Danny, but she did study in Cardiff for over 6 years, and a mental brain is unbelievable. She knows everything in the world. She's so well absorbed in education.
No, it's always great if you can get the full package. Oh, not the full package, actually.
Wow.
Formerly had the full package, but you certainly got a good package there.
Well, it all depends what package you like.
All right. Well, I can't say enough about, if you want to have a laugh and steal some really good jokes. I've stolen some of his jokes that I tell quite a bit and get credit for. So you really want to see the funniest morning we've ever had at the club. Plus he sings Rod Stewart songs. Plus it's was just a wonderful, wonderful talk about things to do with his life. So thank you so much, Mr. Wombles.
Thank you very much.
Rod. Okay, do you want to say goodbye as Rod Stewart?
Yeah, I'd like to say goodbye to everybody in your expat club. I'd like to thank the camera operators and all the technical guys that helped us out, and I enjoy myself thoroughly today, and I thought it was a great time.
I hope we have you back. Maybe you can do some of your other impersonations as well.
Yeah, sure. I can do whichever one you like. If you want Elvis Presley, maybe I love you. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye for now. Watch the video.